On this video, we're going to go inside the mind of a champion boxer. What better mind than my own mind? Stay tuned. What better fights and thoughts to relive than these 4 fights? In training camps, my mind was just on fire. Like, I was buzzing every day, eating clean food, drinking lots of water. I think if everyone lived that lifestyle, they'd just be happy all the time. So it was like no stopping me in them training camps. Don't get me wrong, it was hard, it was lonely, very lonely, away from my family. But I'd be lucky enough to get back and see them on the weekends. But I was absolutely buzzing in training camps. Like, no one could do anything to get in my head. Sparring, everything, everything was going well. But I was absolutely buzzing. My mind, when I was in training camp, was so good. But you'd go spar, you'd spar different people. You'd be nervous going sparring different people. Just like you are in a fight, a little bit of doubt in my head. But then, like, all the spars, even, like, I've been around the circuit when I was going around sparring different people. I found it not that hard, really. So I should have really went by it when I was going into fights, believed in myself that so much more. But I always had that 40% doubt in my head. I should have believed, and I definitely in my full career I didn't believe myself as much as I should. But there may be something in my subconscious that gave me that drive to becoming the champion of what I became. It made me the person I am today. Because I've had a tough life. Don't know sympathy, anything like that. Life is tough, life's tough for everyone. But you've just got to keep grinding it out. Keep believing in yourself, believe in your abilities. If you've got a dream, follow it. And that's exactly what I did. And boxing, for one thing boxing did for me, it saved my life. Inside the mind of a champion boxer. I'll go back to the start. British level. I turned over professional. I was finding it quite easy. I was like going sparring all these top kids, and I thought, this isn't as hard as what I thought it was going to be. I think the pros suited me more than the amateurs. I think I had more of a pro style, more wanting to fight. But I didn't believe in myself that much. When I first turned professional, I thought, just give it a go, see what happens. Then I had my first fight against a journeyman, won that. Then I boxed a kid, I think it was 6-0. I wasn't meant to win my second fight, and I went to Birmingham and I knocked him out. I thought, oh, hang on, this seems quite easy, this. And then I just steamrolled the British level. The Lord Lonsdale belt, I won it, I think, in 13 fights. I fought Ian Napper, beat him. Would have been a tough fight. I'm glad he gave him, because I don't think I'd have won that, because obviously I was behind on points, so I got quite lucky. And then after that, knocked everyone out. Went on to fight Martin Power. Knocked Martin Power out, and I felt like I was unstoppable. Went on to fight Gary Davies, the Scouse kid. Knocked him out. And then went on to fight John Donnelly and on Sky Sports. Knocked him out. Like, I just kept knocking them all out. I just thought, I honestly thought the game was easy. But obviously there's levels in boxing, isn't there? Obviously I did get to the top in the end, but go to Jamie McDonald. Me and Jamie back then were the best at the weight in the British level. Jamie won the world, the European title, and then me and him, we got it on. It was an absolute barnstorm of a fight. But I hadn't been 12 rounds. He'd been 12 rounds. So he knew exactly what it was like, and he was a good 12 rounder, Jamie. Good boxer, good mover. I started off very fast in the fight. I think I was favourite after 6 rounds with the bookies to win the fight. I think it was 1-3 or something, but if I'd have kept the pace up, obviously the pace of the 12 rounds, it got a toll on me. But it was very close, that fight. I still think I could have nicked it, but fair play to Jamie. But then after that, I thought it was a bit of a bring me back down to earth type thing. I thought to myself, this isn't as easy as what it looks, is it? I obviously thought it was a really close fight though. I did think I could have nicked that fight. But it did bring me back down to level a bit. And I thought to myself, should I pack in or what? But I just dug in. I thought, you know what? Keep going, do not give up. I thought, I'm not giving up. I'd obviously won a British title outright, which was an amazing thing anyway. I remember saying, after I won it outright, I said, this is my world title fight, this. I never ever thought I'd ever even get close to winning a world title. It wasn't even in my thoughts. When I won that British title, I thought, I want to win that British title outright. I went and won that outright, got beat off Jim, my first loss, and I just thought, you know what, keep going. But I turned pro late, didn't I? I turned pro at 28 years old. I was an old man really, wasn't I? But I proved everyone wrong. Obviously I lost to James McDonald, and I thought to myself, just get straight back in the mix. I got straight into a 6-rounder, didn't give up, won that, and then I went straight into a big fight again. Fought Lee Haskins for the European title. The only belt I never got to grab really, the European title, the blue belt. I lost again, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm packing in. I can't do this, and I was gonna give in. Do you know what I mean? I was gonna pack in, but my dad just said, look, don't give in, keep going. Then he said, you need a belt. Went and won the Commonwealth title against Josh Whale. Then I ended up further down the line, ended up fighting for the Intercontinental belt against Sergio Perales. I remember going to Wayne. This is, like you said, we're on about mentality, aren't we? I went to Wayne. Obviously, I didn't make the weight very well. I went to Wayne and I was stood looking down at Sergio Perales. He was about this big, Mexican. And I just thought, how was he knocking all these people out? I was looking at him thinking, how's he knocked all these people out? He had a massive knockout ratio in his fights. That's why he's ranked number 5 in the world. Anyway, I got in the ring with him, and I felt straight away, I've never felt like levels again in boxing, but what does champions do? Obviously I was a champion. I dug in, I won the fight on points, got another belt. Then I fought. I got the world title fight against Fusi Malinga. I believed I could beat him. I was watching loads of fights with him as well, and I thought, you know, I can beat him. But at the weigh-in again, seeing him at the weigh-in, the size of him, I thought, I was very, very nervous again, just like doubted myself. All the fights, all the British title fights, all the Commonwealth title, most of my fights, before the fight I'm so nervous, and there's probably about 40% doubt in my head. But I did believe in myself, but not as much as what I should have been, not as much as what I should have done. I think I maybe could have done better in my career if I believed in myself a bit more, but I didn't believe in myself as much as what people thought. But obviously I come out the traps really fast against Fusi Malinga, and what a fight that was. Watch it back, Fusi Malinga versus Stuart Hall. Absolute world championship fight. I knocked him down round 3. I thought, it's going to be early again, but there we go, but levels again. It went 12 rounds. You should have seen the state of my face. Like, it was the only night after that fight, it was the only night I felt really worried. I should have went to the hospital really, but I didn't go, but it was the only night I felt really worried. Felt like someone was compressing on my head. Obviously the next day I was awake all night. I was champion of the world. Like, what a buzz. Like, I was just absolutely ecstatic. I really felt like, but then again I was still doubting myself, you know what I mean? I just won the world title and they were mentioning names to fight. I should have been like, yes, bring them on, but deep down I was a little bit still not believing in myself, do you know what I mean? But I got there in the end, didn't I? I won the world title and I was a champion. Inside the mind of a champion. If you've liked this video, please like, share and subscribe. If you've got any comments about anything, like, I don't know, some of you have had problems with not believing in yourself or having a bit of doubt in life, let me know in your comments below and we'll have a chat. But one thing, always believe in yourself, stay strong and believe in your abilities all the time and never give up on your dreams.